Let us say question number 1 of exercise 7.2. It is given that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, okay, with AB is equal to AC. BO and CO are the bisectors of angle B and C respectively. Okay, therefore I will show this by identical markings. Okay, and as AB is equal to AC, so the angle opposite to them are also equal. So I will show this by same marking. Okay, or you can take different marking also. You have to prove that OB is equal to OC, and you have to prove that AO bisects angle A. Another meaning is angle BAO is equal to CAO. Let us see the proof of this. Okay. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. Therefore, angle ABC is also equal to angle ACB. Reason: angles opposite to equal sides in a triangle. Okay, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. This is the reason. So therefore half of angle ABC is also equal to half of angle ACB. Okay, so therefore what is half of ABC? ABC is half, that is that is angle OBC is also equal to OCB. Okay, so if you focus on triangle, in triangle OBC, you got that OBC is equal to OCB. So sides opposite to them are also equal. So this implies that OB is equal to OC. Reason: sides opposite to equal angles. Sides opposite to equal angles are equal in length. Okay, opposite of this. Okay, so you proved OB is equal to OC. Okay, now what you want to prove? You want to prove angle BAO is equal to CO. So what we will do? We will take in triangle ABO. Now in triangle ABO and triangle ACO. Okay, AB is equal to AC given to us. Okay, then AB is equal to AC, then OB is equal to OC. OB is equal to OC, we will write here proved above, and AO is equal to AO. AO is equal to AO. Reason: common side, or we can simply write common. So common side. So therefore triangle ABO is congruent to triangle ACO. All the three pairs of corresponding sides we have taken. So we will write here by side rule. Okay, so this, in a triangle we have used all the three sides, so remaining all angles are congruent. Therefore angle BAO is equal to CAO. Therefore angle BAO is equal to angle CAO by CPCT. Okay, hope you have understood this question. Let us discuss question number 2 of exercise 7.2. Here triangle ABC in which AD is perpendicular bisector of BC. So AD is perpendicular bisector of BC. So ADB and ADC are 90 degrees shown by the sign, and BD is equal to DC. Okay, you have to prove that ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC. Means you have to prove AB is equal to AC. See the proof. Okay, so In triangle ADB and ADC, in triangle ADB and triangle ADC, what you can say? AD is equal to AD, common side, correct? Okay, then angle ADB is equal to ADC, angle ADB is equal to angle ADC, each 90 degree, and BD is equal to CD, and BD is equal to CD. Okay, this is also given. How I given? Because it is said that AD is perpendicular bisector. Therefore, triangle ADB is congruent to triangle ADC. By which rule? Side angle side, by SAS rule. Once you proved these two triangles congruent, so remaining parts are automatically congruent. Therefore, AB is equal to AC. Therefore, AB is equal to AC by CPCT. Okay. So implies ABC is an isosceles triangle. So it also implies triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle with side AB is equal to AC. Let us see question number 3. Here triangle ABC is also an isosceles triangle. Here BE is perpendicular, that is altitude drawn on side AC, and CF is altitude drawn on AB. You have to show that BE is equal to C. You have to prove that BE is equal to CF, not CE. Let us see. In triangle BFC, okay, and CEF, like this we will take. In triangle BFC and triangle CEF, you maintain symmetry here. You will ask me what is symmetry. So I started with B, then I have gone to right angle, same way. From C, go to right angle. So BFC, CEB, sorry, CEB we will write here. Okay, so what you can say? So we will write here angle CFB. Angle CFB is equal to angle BEC. Okay, each 90 degree. Each 90 degree. So one pair of corresponding angle. Then angle FBC. Angle FBC is equal to angle ECB. Okay, reason, since AB is equal to AC. Okay, since AB is equal to AC, so if in a triangle, if the two sides are equal, then angle opposite to them are equal. So angle opposite to AB is ACB. Another name of ACB is ECB, and AC side opposite, angle opposite to AC is B. So another name of B is angle ABC or FBC. Therefore, we have written FBC is equal to ACB since AB is equal to AC. And side BC is a common side. So we will write for triangle BFC, we will take BC. For triangle CEB, CB. So BC is equal to CB. So it is a common side. Okay. Therefore, triangle BFC is congruent to triangle CEB. By which rule? This is angle, side. So angle, side congruence rule. Once the triangles are congruent, the remaining parts are congruent. Therefore, we can write BE is equal to CF or CF is equal to BE. Okay, so this implies that CF is equal to BE. Reason by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Hope you have understood question number 2 and 3. Let us see question number 4 of exercise 7.2. Okay, what it is given? Triangle ABC is a triangle in which altitudes BE and CF to sides AC and AB are equal. you have to show that triangle ABE is congruent to ACF and AB is equal to AC. These things you have to show. I'll write down here given. What are the given things? Okay, you can say in triangle ABC, BE is perpendicular to AC, CF is perpendicular to AB. Okay, altitudes are equal, so we will write BE is equal to CF. Okay, to prove, what do you want to prove? You want to prove triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF. Okay, and second, AB is equal to AC. See the proof? So in triangle ABE and triangle ACF, okay, ACF, in triangle ABE and ACF, if you say angle A is common, so you can say angle BAE is equal to angle CAF. Okay, so I will write, or angle A is equal to angle A, you can write like that also. Angle A is equal to angle A, common angle. Okay, then angle AEB is equal to angle AFC. Each 90 degree, and B is equal to CF. B is equal to CF. This is also given to us. Therefore, triangle ABE is congruent to triangle ACF by which rule? Angle side congruence rule. Angle side congruence rule. Therefore, triangles are congruent, so remaining parts are congruent. So it implies that, okay, it implies that if you have proved triangle ABE is congruent to ACF, therefore AB is equal to AC. Implies AB is equal to AC. Reason by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Hope you have understood question number 4. Let us come to question number 5. Here, side BC is a common base, and above the base BC, with a base BC, a triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, and below side BC there is a triangle DBC. It is also an isosceles triangle with AB is equal to AC and DB is equal to DC. This is given to us. We have to prove angle ABD is equal to ACD. Okay, so I will given, you should be able to write given from this data now. Okay, so I will write here given. What things are given? In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC, and in triangle DBC, DB is equal to DC. Then what you have to prove? You have to prove angle ABD is equal to angle ACD. Okay, let us see the proof. Okay, so in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. This is given. So angles opposite to these sides are equal. So therefore, angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. This we can write result number 1, and reason we will write angles opposite to equal sides. Okay, angles opposite to equal sides. are always equal. Okay, similarly, in triangle DBC, what is given? DB is equal to DC. This is given to us. Okay, therefore what you are getting? We are getting angle DBC is equal to angle DCB, result number 2. Once we have written here, similarly, no need to write the reason. If you write, it's well and good. Now add 1 and 2. On adding, okay, now 1 plus 2. Now 1 plus 2, we get ABC plus DBC. Okay, angle ABC plus angle DBC, left side is equal to ACB plus angle DCB. So you can see the figure. What you are getting? ABC plus DBC. You will add, you will get ABD. It implies that angle ABD is equal to ACB plus DCB is ACD. Okay, hope you have understood both these questions. Let us see question number 6 of exercise 7.2. Triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle in which AB is equal to AC. Side BA is produced up to D such that AD is equal to AB. You have to show that angle BCD is 90 degrees. Okay, now let us prove this. See the proof. Okay, now it is given that AB is equal to AC. Okay, this is given to us. Therefore, angle ABC is equal to angle ACB. Okay, what you will write? Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay, so we will write, let angle ABC is equal to 1 and angle ACB is equal to 2. So therefore 1 is equal to 2 from 1. Okay, so this angle is 1 and this angle is 2. Also AB is equal to AD given, and AB is equal to AC. Therefore AC is equal to AD. Therefore angle ACD is also equal to angle ADC. You can call this result number 2. Reason same, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay, let angle ACD is equal to 3 and angle ADC is equal to 4. So this is 3 and this is 4. So therefore 3 is equal to 4 from 2 we can say. Okay, now in triangle BCD, angle B plus angle C or angle B plus angle BCD plus angle D is equal to 180. Reason by angle sum property. You must be thinking why I have used here single letter and here 3 letters, because at B there is only one angle at C there are two angles, so I have used BCD. Okay, so what is the measure of angle B? 1. BCD is what? 2 plus 3. Okay. What is angle D? Angle D is 4, is equal to 180. Okay, you try to prove 2 plus 3 is 90. Okay, so 1 is equal to 2, so I will replace 1 by 2. 2 as it is, 3 we will not disturb, and 4 is equal to 3. So how many 2's we are getting? We are getting 2 2's and 2 3's. So 2 times I will write 2 plus 3, okay, is equal to 180, and therefore 2 plus 3 is equal to 180 divided by 2, that is 90 degrees. So this implies, so I will write here, so this implies that angle BCD is 90 degrees. Okay, hope you have understood this question number 6. Okay, let us see question number 7 of exercise 7.2. Here triangle ABC, angle A is 90 degrees and AB is equal to AC, so you can call this triangle as an isosceles right angle triangle. You have to find measure of angle B and angle C. Okay, so let us see the method. AB is equal to AC, this is given to us. Okay, this is given, therefore angle B is equal to angle C. Angle B is equal to angle C. Okay, reason angles opposite to equal sides are always equal. Okay, let angle B is equal to C is equal to X. Now in triangle ABC, angle A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. Reason, by angle sum property of a triangle. And measure of angle A is 90 degrees. B and C we have assumed X is equal to 180. Therefore 2x, 90 degrees will go that side, so 180 degrees minus 90 degrees, that is 90 degrees. Therefore value of x, 2x is equal to 90, so x is equal to 45. So we are getting angle B is equal to C is equal to 45 degrees. Okay, hope you have understood this question number 7. Let us see question number 8. Here it is given that a PQR is an equilateral triangle. You have to prove that every angle of this triangle is 60 degrees. Okay, so see the proof. Okay, so PQ is equal to PR, this is given. Therefore angle Q is equal to angle R. Angle Q is equal to angle R. You can call this result number 1. Reason, angles opposite to equal sides. Angles opposite, I am writing in short OPP dot, opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay, also RP is equal to RQ. RP is equal to RQ. This is also given to us. Therefore angle P is equal to angle Q. Angle P is equal to angle Q. You can call this from call this 2. Okay, now let angle P is equal to Q is equal to R is equal to X. Why these angles are equal? You can see result number 1 and 2. P is equal to Q and Q is equal to R. Therefore P, Q, R all are equal. So I will write here using 1 and 2. okay, using 1 and 2. Okay, now in triangle PQR, angle P plus Q plus R is equal to 180 degrees by angle sum property of a triangle. So what is P? We have assumed X, Q all are equal. So therefore 3x is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore x is equal to 60 degrees. So this implies that P, Q, R all are x. So angle P is equal to Q is equal to R is equal to 60 degrees. So hope you have understood this question number 8.